Deep down, I know I am successful. I know I have reached all my goals and surpassed even my wildest dreams. Deep down, I know this to be true. But we don't always see the world through the rose-tinted glasses of our imagined future. We more often see the world around us from the surface level. Most of us are stuck at that surface level, at the edge of the water, seeing only ourselves mirrored back at us. But it's not a complete true image. It's how we see ourselves based on our opinions and beliefs. It's how we see ourselves based on the opinions of others, through the beliefs that we have accumulated through our experiences and the perceived judgment from those in our lives and society. It's our expectations and others' expectations of us. We forget or simply don't know how to look deeper, beyond the surface image, to see past the layers of fear and doubt and judgment and witness our true selves, our true wants and needs, connection, purpose, and freedom. So, stop for a moment and look deeper. Tell me, what do you see? What do you feel? Your dreams are visions that haven't been manifested in the real world yet. But through techniques such as visualization, you may find that the water is not as deep as it would appear. In today's video, we're going to dive into the topic of visualization. This is Manifesting in the Real World, episode 5. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're just meeting me for the first time, hi, my name is Ebony, and my hope with this channel is to help you reconnect to your intuition so that you can manifest your most magical life in the real world. If you're curious to learn about the law of attraction, divination, and spirituality, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I would appreciate it so much. And if you do enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like, it really does help. Thank you so much for being here today for the topic of visualization. Not gonna lie, it's gonna get deep. So get yourself a cuppa, and without further ado, we'll get into it. Visualization is imagining your future, embodying how it would feel to live in that future, and essentially acting as if that future is your reality right now. What does it look like and how does it feel? Believe it to be real and happening right now, with all the emotions that would come with it. If you're trying to visualize moving into your dream home, for example, imagine a scenario that you've likely gone through before, where you're walking in the front door of your new home. It's not a far stretch of the imagination to picture yourself walking through the front door of a house. Start simple. You walk through the front door and you've just moved in, so it's an empty room. You're standing in an empty room. That's easy to picture, right? You're likely picturing it as I'm talking about it. Where the power of visualization really kicks in is when you supercharge what you're imagining with an emotional response. The empty room fills you with excitement because it represents a house that you now own. You are filled with joy and you cannot wait to get your furniture in there and make that house your home. Start adding little details to the empty room. How light and bright is it? What color are the walls? Are the floors carpeted or are they floorboards? Once you've got the basics down, you can start adding furniture and other things. It can help to reference an image that you've seen in real life or online, or to draw from past experiences. Maybe your dream home is based on one you've actually been in before, or you have images on your vision board to inspire your imagination. This is where having a vision board comes in very handy. I have a video that will help you make one if you haven't seen it already. I believe it was episode 2 of this series, Manifesting in the Real World. I'll link that in the cards and down below as well. So you can check that out if you want to make a vision board and don't really know where to start. Hopefully it'll help. So it could be a good one to watch if you haven't already. It all connects together. But anywho, our brains think in images. So conjuring up images in our mind is a relatively easy thing for us to do. We've all daydreamed before, where you might be staring into space, not focused on your actual real life surroundings at all, because your mind is elsewhere. Imagining that you're not at work but actually lying in the sun on some white sand beach somewhere. Visualizing is simply taking your daydream one step further. You convince your mind that what you're imagining is real and reinforce the idea with emotions. It's the emotional response that connects it all together. It's feeling as if what you want is your reality that will lead you to acting as if what you want is within your reach. It's just a matter of time before it's in your life. You've already felt it, embodied it, and visualized it. You know exactly how it would feel and what it would look like for that goal or dream to come true, which means that your brain will be wired to seek out what you want. You'll be more likely to take action or see opportunities that allow you to get what you want. You'll be moving past those layers of fear and doubt to clearly see and feel the possibility that you truly can and will get what you want. Remember that everything in reality was first imagined. In our logical minds, we can rationalize and analyze. We need that too. We need to take inspired action. We can't simply stop at visualization. You need to build real life momentum as well. Yet it's our logical minds, our fears and doubts, and often our beliefs that stop us from manifesting, that stop us from achieving what we want. We overthink or dismiss an idea because it seems too complicated or too difficult. You think that it's too nerve-wracking. You don't know how you would do it. You think you're incapable of learning all the skills you need to. You think it's all been done before and the competition is too high. Whatever excuses you come up with, it's your brain trying to rationalize in order to keep you safe. Your monkey mind, your ego, your logical side, it wants to keep you safe. It doesn't want you to be embarrassed or hurt or disappointed or anxious. It cares about other people's opinions of you. It is the surface level, the immediate reflection that you see. When you look deeper, when you peel back the layers, you find that it's a vicious cycle that benefits no one. Your logical side and monkey mind have a place. We need to think, we need to plan, we need to analyze, and we need to learn. We need to look both ways before we cross the road. Yet we need our imagination and intuition to realize the possibilities and opportunities that exist all around us and to know deep down which direction to take. It's your intuition that might give you a nudge to cross the road in the first place. If you're struggling to visualize or to truly believe in your capabilities, try to suspend your disbelief. You don't have to fully believe that it will happen 100% of the time. Of course, doubts will still creep in, but here is how I like to visualize most of the time. Try this method, then play around with it until you find a way that works best for you. There are countless ways to visualize, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's up to you how you approach it. But this method I feel is an easy way to start, and it's my go-to that I do most days. So I hope that you find this helpful. First, I meditate for 10 minutes. This gets me in a clear, refreshed state of mind and gives me a chance to relax and let go of any worries. At the end of meditating, I open my eyes and look at my vision board. I focus on one image specifically, just one goal or dream that I want to achieve. I find this really helpful. But if you don't have a reference image, that's fine too. You can just simply come up with one in your mind. After looking at the image for up to about a minute or so, I shut my eyes and start visualizing. I imagine that goal or dream unfolding before me and feel all the emotions that comes with this imagined reality. In the case of walking into my own house, I feel excited, free, secure and safe and happy. I smile broadly, and I actually smile while doing this as I take it all in, and I start slowly but surely adding details, the furniture that I want and so on. I imagine the sun streaming in through the window and feel its warmth. In the best of visualization sessions, I feel like I'm glowing with joy. I don't know how else to describe it. Like when you get a shiver up your spine. I just let myself feel so much excitement that I'm buzzing as if I've had too much coffee. Well, you know, never enough coffee, let's be real. But you know what I mean? That coffee buzz. The longer you spend doing this, the more detail and feeling you can add to it. Put aside your own self-criticisms, get out of your logical, rationalizing mind, and simply let yourself dream. If you can't possibly fathom how a certain dream would come true for you, then look for a real life example of someone who has achieved what you want. How many people have succeeded before you? They're not better than you. You're just as capable as they are. Your opportunities, your life experience, and your education may be different, but if it was possible for them, why wouldn't it be possible for you too? I like to remind myself that crazier things have happened. When it comes to successfully manifesting, don't worry about the how. Focus on the why. Why do you want this thing? If you have a strong reason why, you'll be so much more motivated to make it happen. Your reason why you want to manifest something will also allow you to work out the emotions that would arise when you achieve it. If your reason why reflects a value that you hold near and dear, there's truly no stopping you. For example, you want to earn more money. First, I'd suggest getting very specific and working out your money goals. Calculate how much you'd like to earn in order to live your dream life. Your surface reasons for earning more money may be so that you have financial freedom, so that you don't have to stress about money, and so that you can live a life of comfort and ease. Yet if you go deeper, your true why may be so that you can help others. You can give back to your community, you can donate, and you can help out your friends and family. So your true why could be summarized by 3 core values: connection, purpose, and freedom. What does connection feel like? What does it feel like to have purpose? What does freedom feel like? What do all 3 of these core values feel like? Happiness. It all comes back to doing what makes you and others happy. When you're visualizing, majority of the time, you want to feel happiness. If in doubt, aim to feel happy. Don't overcomplicate it. It really can be as simple as focusing on happiness. In my example of visualizing my dream home, I said that I would feel excited, free, safe, secure, and happy. Excitement, freedom, security, safety, and happiness. It's all connected to feeling happy. I like looking at it this way, and I feel like it makes a lot of sense. We all have happy memories that we can draw from. We all understand what it means to feel happy. If you stop to think about something that makes you happy right now, I bet you could conjure up that feeling of happiness straight away. If you're struggling to feel that happiness while visualizing, try practicing gratitude. Write in a gratitude journal or simply list a couple of things you're grateful for in your head. Gratitude is a wonderful gateway to happiness. How grateful would you be if you received what you want? How grateful would you be if you achieved your goals? Gratitude is a magnet. The more gratitude you have, the more things you'll attract into your life to be grateful for. Just like a lot of these practices, visualization can honestly seem silly. It's a relatively simple concept, so how could it possibly be this amazing, effective tool? When we're caught daydreaming, we usually shrug and laugh it off, right? But you know what? A visionary is a dreamer. I recently heard this interesting thing about Steve Jobs. Kind of random, but bear with me, it makes sense, trust me. So Steve Jobs was known to live within what was termed his reality distortion field. As an article I've read on this explained, Steve Jobs' reality distortion field was a personal refusal to accept limitations that stood in the way of his ideas, to convince himself that any difficulty was surmountable. This field was so strong that he was able to convince others that they too could achieve the impossible. It was an internal reality so powerful it also became an external reality. Whatever you may say about Jobs, he was a mastermind hacker. I definitely recommend reading this entire article on Medium. I'll have it linked in the resources section on today's blog post, along with a bunch more awesome books and articles and videos that I highly recommend you check out on this topic. So hopefully that's helpful if you want to learn more about it. That'll be linked in the description. I think I already said that, but it'll be in the description. Yeah. So conjure up your own reality distortion field and truly start to believe in yourself, in your abilities, in your goals, and in your dreams. I don't always believe that I'll achieve all that I want in life, but even just for a moment, if I visualize and cast aside all doubts, I can see myself achieving everything, and I can feel the pure happiness as I succeed. I can look past the surface and reach into the water, beyond my reflection, beyond others' opinions, beyond my own logic and reason, beyond my doubts and fears, to what truly matters: freedom, purpose, and connection. As long as I live to these values, I'll be happy. As important as our goals and dreams may be, we are all just striving for happiness. As crazy as this world can be, happiness is everywhere. And it's contagious. On that note, I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment below, are you going to try visualization? Please share your experiences in the comments below and share this video with anyone you think it might help too. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing and ring the little bell to be notified when I post a new video every Thursday at 2 p.m. Feel free to leave any questions you have below too, or find me over on Instagram at Ebony Highland. I'd love to see you there as well. As always, all the links, including to today's blog post with lots more resources and recommendations to check out, are linked in the description below. And while you're over on the blog, don't forget to join my weekly newsletter where I send out free charm tarot readings direct to your inbox every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in next week's video. Bye!